Good morning. Nobody cares. Okay, so we have a week 22 update. I'm finally home on a Sunday. Yay. So, alright, so we're going to back to our regularly scheduled program. I did my weigh-in this morning. Came in at 213. So, went down to that like 208 or whatever and came back up. Now, it has been about a month since I've been at 213 specifically. It's been hanging a little lower than that, 12 to 10 to 8 in that range. However, for the past 5 and 6 weeks, I've been traveling back and forth for work to a completely different city, living in a hotel, not cooking food every day, being in a very odd situation, and then on the weekends doing the Ren Fair. This past weekend was the first weekend I had that wasn't a fair weekend. So it's been tough. Also, look, I got nails. Look how cute they are. They're very pretty. They're very pretty. Pretty nails. So, yeah, back to the regularly scheduled program. I have not unpacked. I just literally drove home last night. Haven't unpacked, so I don't have my medicine out. So I need to go dig that out so I can take my first med of the day and be prepared to drink my protein shake in a couple of hours. I also have plans to go out with club people later to go do, I don't know, like a nice meal somewhere in hopes that it's better than the majority of the fare I had while I was out of town, because the majority of the dining experiences I had while I was out of town were abysmal. The service was meh 99% of the time. The food was meh 99% of the time. 1% of the time, the food was really good. The rest of it, I'd say out of that 99% where it was at least meh was what's what I'm looking for? The outlier. That was definitely what's the word they use? The exception to the rule. A lot of the food I had was less than meh. So, unfortunately, yay. The couple places I went that were actually pretty good on the meh scale, meh to almost really good, were standard chain restaurants. You know, a couple of different fast food joints, Texas Roadhouse, but I do love some Texas Roadhouse, even if it's not from Texas like I am. But it's still pretty good. And I made sure to take my kid there when he came out because he does love him some steak. So, that being said, okay, so we're back in the saddle again. I gotta start making sure I do my protein shake every day, making sure that I'm just doing the one meal, making sure that I'm getting into the gym. Last week, I technically did 2.5 gym days. So I did extra workouts on both of my solid gym days at the actual gym. But on Monday, the gym was closed because it was Memorial Day. I actually took that time to go ahead and, there's a cat meowing, sorry. I took that time to go do laundry at the hotel. And so during that time, I went ahead and hit the elliptical in the fitness center. That way, even if I wasn't going to do a full gym day, I could get some cardio in. So I did the elliptical. I did some upper body and some core workouts on one of the pull thing machines. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't even know that there's a name for it. It's just a machine. It's not something I ever use. So I looked at the suggested workouts that were on it and I went, okay, I think I could modify this one to do this particular workout that I enjoy doing. So that was interesting. It was different. It did get my heart rate up a little bit. It did work the arms a little bit. So that's why I say it was a half gym day. It wasn't a real gym day. I only did like, I think 250 calories when normally it's in that 600 to 900 range. Tuesday, Wednesday, I went to the gym. Thursday, I got my nails done. So Thursday, I had dinner with a friend out there, and I did a hair wrap for her, and she did these nails that she made. So they're really nice. I've never had fake nails as an adult, and I've never had nails that had 3D things on it, so I'm getting used to that. I haven't had to wash my hair yet, so I guess we'll see if I need to wrap a finger condom around these in order to do my hair. I don't know. But that being said, I've got a lot of energy today. I got a lot of sleep. Let's see, I stayed in bed until after 10 a.m. That never happens. That's the first time I've done that in longer than, I mean, I guess it sure would. I didn't necessarily have to get up early every morning, but you know, I took Sherwood easy since I didn't have to be up for Canon. But that being said, yep, back to the grindstone. Haven't done measurements today. I need to, but I have to find my measuring tape that's supposed to live in my bathroom because I haven't been here, so it's not here. And I haven't unpacked. I haven't even taken things out of my truck. I took my cooler bag out of my truck to make sure that the cold items that I had that were no longer cold got moved to the fridge. That's pretty much it. Like, I got home so late. I was so freaking tired. It was after 10 p.m. I had been on the road since 4:45 p.m., not a.m. I don't have any other out of town traveling planned for the time being until we decide to go do the beach with my husband's family this summer. We've got a couple of river trips that are on the books. We'll see how those work out. But yeah, I'm home. We're back in the saddle. We've gotten back, like I said, that 213. Which is fine because this is, again, I'm in a transition plateau period. The fact that over the course of 5 to 6 weeks, changing from the medication I was taking to a completely different processing medication that does something entirely different in the body, so everything else is re-regulating itself. I'm surprised that I haven't gained more weight, especially since I haven't been able to follow a normal routine. So for that, I am very grateful. To me, that tells me a couple different things. Whether or not the medication I'm taking right now is actively doing anything to help with that, I have no idea. All I know is I take it, and for about 30 minutes after I take it, I feel sick to my stomach. Just a little bit, not like super nauseous. As long as I've drank my water with it and done what I'm supposed to do, I do a couple deep breaths, I'm done feeling bad. So it's great. But aside from that, I'm still being careful about how I eat and what I eat and how much I eat, which is leftover or residual training, I guess, from being on the shots. So I'm still doing well. I need to do better, but I'm doing well with that right now. I don't do a lot of snacking because I generally don't. I try to stay away from snacks and stuff just because it's not something I was doing before. It's not something I really do very frequently, so I need to not turn it into a, feeling a little peckish, why don't I just have some chips, or why don't I have some jerky? Having a piece of jerky is not bad. Having a jerky snack is good. Having a high-protein snack is good. But, okay, this is getting long. I want to shorten it up. Thank you for anybody who's still watching and encouraging, and if you're on your own journey, feel free to reach out and tell me how you're doing, tell me how you feel, or tell anybody, but have someone to talk to. Don't do it alone. If you're deciding on GLP-1 or pills or any type of weight loss, have a friend. Have someone you can talk to, whether it's family, whether it's a personal friend, whether it's a stranger on the internet. Talk to professionals, do it right. Don't just say, I'm going to hop on this fad thing and it's going to work for me. Get yourself educated, do the research, get the information, talk to people. There's nothing wrong with it. It should not be taboo. And if someone looks down on you because you want to do something better for your life and you want to get healthier, they're just jealous bitches, okay? So that being said, that's it. I'm out. Bye.